Downtown has already met, and the DBA has already met, and Le Village has already met.
Okay.
Already on it. There are not official motions, but all of them were pretty unanimous in support. So it's pretty exciting.
So that looks like a pretty big team.
And there's still the square and the college and potentially residents. So yes, it is potentially a big team.
How many from this committee?
We have not set any specific numbers and or set how many I mean, obviously if we get too big, then it gets unwieldy, right? The advantage we have is there are a lot of members who are on multiple committees that can represent more than one. So we haven't got to the brass tacks of the subcommittee yet.
So, Stephen?
When I've talked to Ken and Norm, I think particularly Norm, where a lot of the infrastructure falls, he's interested, my sense is interested in the output of this, because at some point then, if it's like a 5-year implementation, he can use that document to go to council and say, this is our plan to implement part of this and whatever, and kind of see where it ranks and all, you know, whether it's a bridge work or a sewer or somewhere else. So I think he's looking for that to be a key document for him to be able to generate the discussion with council about which are the...
He did mention that it would be actually quite useful for him to have this plan, because as he's planning the next 5-10 years, as you mentioned, it would give him the upper level planning of where he needs to be putting his focus and how to make, you know, this, when and, I mean, you can allocate in the budget as it comes up rather than a big capital expenditure in one shot for his phasing.
Okay, I would like to see if there is a motion to, okay. For you to buy tomorrow's dinner?
I was just stretching it.
Oh, yes. A motion in support of the formation of this new community committee. And we can send a letter. I don't know.
If we send a letter of support, it will be the first committee to do so. That would be good.
So a motion to send a letter of support made by Guy, seconded by Keitha. All in favor? Thank you, carried. Now the second thing is.
No, earlier I had my hand up, but somebody else asked the question.
The second thing is, would the committee like to, would there be a volunteer from this committee to sit on a newly formed committee of this sort to bring news back to us, or shall we rely on Eric to?
I will be there regardless, but it doesn't mean that I have to be the one. So if there are other people who want to, just let me know, let it be known, and we'll see where we end up with it. We haven't got to that point yet, but
I think that that this committee would be very favorable to have you being our representative on that committee.
I have no choice on there.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
That's it. You'll know. You'll be at the meetings.
Our doctor friend from the village,
Michelle,
would probably be sitting on the committee as well, I gather.
He will also be on the committee.
He's
to
also,
represent
from his role.
yeah, he's also a member of this committee, so we have
Yeah.
2 representatives.
well, very good, Eric. Well, that's a great initiative from the members of the community to get together to see this as a bigger vision and all working together. So
It's refreshing to see all of these groups going in the same area,
Yeah.
same direction.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Okay, thank you very much. Follow up to previous meetings. The committee members' comments on open house and the next steps. Just to let you know that we received 120 hard copies and 541 electronic responses to date, because it's still on the city website until the 29th of June. So I guess
And I got 8,000.
total.
That's a really good response.
Total is 660. Which shows that there isn't any apathy about the city's waterfront by the community. We don't have anything, any summary as yet from, of course, they won't be tallied up, and perhaps we'll have a Queen student helping us put the summary together. So that will take some time probably.
And we should probably call her Queen's graduate.
Queens.
Oh, here,
Stu-
here.
Oh, sorry.
It's still confusing.
More fun being a student. Now she's in the working world. So it will be some time before we're able to look at the summary and see, you know, that certainly we all got a general feeling about the evening, the afternoon and the evening. But is there anyone who would like to make any further comments at this